Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the Wisdom 360 live session, Class 7th ICSE, Class 7 CBSE, sorry. Today we'll be continuing our chapter, that is Transportation in Animals and Plants. Chapter number 11, page 121. Open up your book on the page 121 and see what we have studied till yet. We have covered the topics. Yes, everybody welcome. Now start going through your book. Page 121 says the circulatory system and the components of the circulatory system consisting of blood. You came to know that in our blood there is a circulatory system present which is having many different organs or parts, starting with the component that is fluid connective tissue, that is blood. It is red in color due to the presence of iron protein, that is hemoglobin, which does the work of binding the respiratory gases with it. Next, we covered about the composition of blood, in which we studied about the blood plasma, that is the liquid part of blood, and the blood cells or the blood corpuscles. There are three different types of blood cells, starting from the red blood cells that contains the hemoglobin. Next is the white blood cells, which are the fighting cells or the soldiers of the body. They provide immunity, that is the natural power of defense of any organism against any kind of diseases or infections. And the disease causing microbes are called as pathogens. Then the blood platelets. Blood platelets are responsible for the clotting of blood, that is due to the prevention of loss of blood, that is the overflow of blood. When you get any cut or wound, blood comes out. After a certain period of time, it stops bleeding. So this is the reason why the blood flow stops, due to the presence of blood platelets in it. Then we discussed about three different blood vessels, starting from the arteries, which are thicker, carry pure blood and with high pressure. Veins that carry impure blood with low pressure. Veins are thin or thinner than the arteries. These two are joined by the capillaries. Capillaries are the blood vessels which form a network-like structure for different diffusion. Diffusion is the process of movement of molecules from low concentrated area to high concentrated area to low concentrated area. We discussed about the heartbeat and pulse rate. Next, heart. We studied or discussed about the structure of heart in the previous lectures. In your book 124 page, figure 11.4. In this figure, the heart is sectioned into the two sides, that is the left and right. The right side of the heart contains the impure blood and the left side of the heart contains pure blood. It is given in the book. Just go to it. NCERT book अगर आपके पास है तो आप उसमें देखो, नहीं तो आप लेक्चर के बाद NCERT का ये चैप्टर मैं आपको सेंड कर दूंगी. And you can go and download it or see in that PDF. Today we are going to discuss article 11.2, that is excretion in animals. Okay, so starting now. Excretion, as the term suggests, it's a process. Excrete means removing waste products. It is the process of removing the waste products, removing the waste out of the body. And what are these wastes? When we talk about the waste, ये क्या है? Waste products or the residue ये term है. Residue का मतलब leftovers और बचा हुआ. In our body there are many chemical reactions. These chemical reactions are life supporting, that's why these are called as biochemical reactions. The biochemical reactions occurring inside the body for various life processes or life functions, for example, digestion, respiration. Respiration occurs in two steps. It is for the production of energy inside the body. So this is called as energy production, etc. So all the life processes are occurring in the biochemical reaction form. These reactions, when give the products, they form some residue, and these residue are the waste in the body that needs to be taken off. Why they need to be taken off? Because if these waste remain inside the body, they can be toxic. Toxic means poisonous. Okay. This is chapter number 11, transportation in animals and plants. In the previous class, we studied about the heart, the structure of heart, the circulatory system. It is transportation, and this topic is given in the transportation chapter, excretion, 11.2 article. Okay. So, excretion is the process of removing the waste substances out of the body, and these waste are the leftovers or the residue of the biochemical reactions occurring inside the body during various life processes like digestion, respiration, etc. As you know that our body grow and develop. Growth means increasing in number of cells, and development means maintenance in that number of cells. Okay. So for these two processes, the chemical reactions are occurring inside the body which are giving off some residue, and these are waste products or toxic substances. Example आप अगर इस चीज़ का समझो, so whenever the energy is formed and when it is consumed, after the consumption of energy, it leaves certain residue or certain leftovers. Example, if you lit a matchstick, after the fire has catch, जैसे ही वो जलती है, fire, that is a form of energy, and then that fire when is consumed by us for any work, the matchstick when burnt leaves the carbon, that is the ash. It is the topic in that particular chapter only, you don't need to worry. Transportation in animals and plants, and after this topic I'll be discussing about the transportation in plants. First of all, transportation in animals or humans should be completed. ओके, डोंट वरी 18th ऑफ मे को आपका एग्ज़ाम है अगर, तो ये चैप्टर कंप्लीट है, आपके फर्स्ट 2 चैप्टर्स हैं, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली दोज आर कमिंग इन योर टेस्ट, that is nutrition in plants and animals. We have covered it in the previous classes. Okay, so don't worry about that, it's very easy. You just go to the lectures we have done and the questions given in the quizzes and test along with the NCERT back questions. Each and every topic has been covered. So now let us focus upon this topic, excretion. An excretory system in the process. I hope you got this कि हमारे बॉडी में जो ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है उन दोनों प्रोसेसेस के लिए बायोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस होती हैं, एंड दीज बायोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस गिव द रेसिड्यू आफ्टर द एनर्जी इज कंज्यूम्ड, and biochemical reactions are supporting various life processes like digestion, respiration, etc. Okay, all the waste products inside the body are toxic in nature, or toxic means the poisonous in nature. If they remain inside the body, they may lead to various fatal disorders. Fatal means janleva. Now let us discuss about the excretory products in humans. ये सारी चीज़ें आप देखते हो, उसको नोट डाउन भी किया करो अपने कॉपी में, सो दैट यू कैन प्रिपेयर योर सेल्फ नोट्स. ये सारे पॉइंट्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं, बुक में से आप इसको देखोगे, समझोगे, लिख करके आप उसको नोट डाउन भी करो. So now I am telling you about the excretory products in humans. As you all know that we sweat during hot weather or whenever it is hot outside. So we sweat. Along with the sweat, as you know, we sweat, and the sweating comes from the sweat glands present all over the body, including our palm, sweat glands are present in mainly all the parts of the body. The sweat glands removes extra salt which is present in our body when we take food, etc. So it removes the extra salt in certain amount. Excess salts are excreted mainly through the kidneys and sweat glands. We have sweat glands as the excretory organ. We have kidneys which play the major role of excretion in our body. Sweat glands in our skin also removes waste products like urea. All these urea, ammonia, these are the nitrogenous waste or uric acid. These are the nitrogenous waste. Urea is the main product which is excreted out by the kidneys. In our body, all these nitrogenous waste or toxic substances are present which gets converted by liver into urea. These two products, ammonia is the nitrogenous waste product of all the aquatic animals like fishes, and uric acid is the nitrogenous waste of all the amphibians. Amphibians are those animals which live on land as well as in water. Amphibians like frogs. Okay, so amphibians and also the reptiles. Reptiles means those who lay eggs, and example is like snakes, or you can find them near house lizards. Okay, urea, ammonia, uric acid, these are the nitrogenous waste substances, or these are the residue which are formed during the biochemical reactions. All these reactions are actually doing the metabolism. Metabolism means everything keeps on running and is active, or you can say is living. This is the major process in animals, or that distinguishes between the live and non-living or dead. Okay. These are the nitrogenous waste compounds. नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट का मतलब है कि जो भी हमें ग्राउंड से प्लांट्स के थ्रू मिलते हैं एलिमेंट्स लाइक मिनरल्स, विटामिन्स, प्रोटीन्स, फैट्स and carbohydrates. Fats and carbs. Carbs means carbohydrates. These are obtained from the plants. So when the plants make them or they synthesize them inside their bodies by the process of photosynthesis, they are in complex structures. Complex means बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे molecules का combination. जब वो हमारी बॉडी में आते हैं और उनका ब्रेकडाउन होता है बाय द मेटाबॉलिक रिएक्शंस और द बायोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस, दे गिव्स द रेसिड्यू, एंड आफ्टर देयर डाइजेशन these are the elements or the nitrogenous waste which are being formed and they need to be removed out. Okay, so anything which is in excess should be taken off from the body, because if they remain they will cause various diseases inside the body and they can harm different organs. As you know that carbon dioxide produced during the respiration is removed or exchanged by the lungs. Through the nose, excess water is excreted through the kidneys as urine and also in the form of sweat. So I am writing them properly. ये आपने नोट कर लिया होगा. सब चीज़ें नोट करते चलो. जो भी एग्जाम्पल्स पता चल रहे हैं अभी, वो सारी चीज़ें आप एक साथ समझो, लिखते भी जाओ. एक्सक्रीटरी प्रोडक्ट्स में आपको सबसे पहले क्या पता चला? नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट बिकॉज प्रोटीन इज फ्रॉम द अमीनो एसिड्स. प्रोटीन्स जो हैं उनका जो सिंपल फॉर्म है वो है अमीनो एसिड्स, और अमीनो एसिड्स जो हैं वो एटमॉस्फेयर में प्रेजेंट है नाइट्रोजन गैस. नाइट्रोजन गैस को एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं प्लांट्स फ्रॉम द सॉइल. सॉइल के अंदर एटमॉस्फेरिक नाइट्रोजन इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द एलिमेंट्स लाइक नाइट्रेट्स एंड नाइट्राइट्स. प्रोटीन फॉर्म करता है हर ऑर्गेनिज्म के सेल को. सेल इज मेड अप ऑफ प्रोटीन्स and proteins are made up of smaller units called as amino acids. Amino acids are the complex form of nitrogenous gas. नाइट्रोजन जो है एटमॉस्फेयर में abundance में है. It is almost 78% in our atmosphere. This is forming the major part of the life or the living organism. It is present in the soil in the form of nitrates and nitrites. These are the elements required for the growth of the plants. Okay, so plant की growth के लिए, plant cell की growth के लिए ये amino acids मिलकर के प्रोटीन बनाते हैं जिससे उनके सेल्स बन पाते हैं. और प्लांट्स की बॉडी में जो भी एनर्जी होती है वो हम यूज़ करते हैं अपनी बॉडी की ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट के लिए. एंड सेल्यूलोज इज अ कॉम्प्लेक्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट that is not digestible in humans. Why? Because cellulose को डाइजेस्ट करने के लिए एक स्पेशल एंजाइम की ज़रूरत है जिसका नाम है सेल्यूलेज. ये सेल्यूलेज ह्यूमंस में एब्सेंट होता है. These enzymes are only present in the animals called as ruminants. Ruminants are the grass eating animals like cow, goat, buffalo, etc. Okay. सेल्यूलोज एक कॉम्प्लेक्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट है. कार्बोहाइड्रेट इज द मेन सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी. ये सब हमने पहले चैप्टर्स में पढ़ा है. ओके, सो ये सारे एलिमेंट्स बॉडी की ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, लेकिन इनके यूज़ करने के बाद, इनके यूटिलाइजेशन के बाद मेटाबॉलिक रिएक्शंस या बायोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस कुछ रेसिड्यू फॉर्म करती हैं जिन्हें हम नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट कहते हैं. आई होप यू आर गेटिंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स. जहाँ कुछ ना समझ में आए आप उसको पूछते जाना. जैसे यूरिया, यूरिक एसिड और अमोनिया, ये सभी नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट हैं जो कि पाए जाते हैं डिफरेंट एनिमल्स में. जैसे यूरिया सिर्फ एनिमल्स के तौर पे देखा जाए तो सिर्फ ह्यूमंस के लिए है. अमोनिया इज द नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट ऑफ ऑल द एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स. एंड यूरिक एसिड एग्जाम्पल लिजर्ड या स्नेक, रेप्टाइल्स हैं. नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट के अलावा हमारी बॉडी में पाए जाने वाले एक्सक्रीटरी प्रोडक्ट्स हैं एक्स्ट्रा सॉल्ट्स. इसके अलावा बाइल पिगमेंट्स. और बाइल पिगमेंट्स क्या होते हैं? यू मस्ट हैव स्टडीड इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन. और आने वाले टाइम में आप चैप्टर पढ़ोगे जिसमें कि लिवर एक जूस प्रोड्यूस करता है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज बाइल जूस, दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द ब्रेकिंग डाउन ऑफ फैट्स और दैट इज कॉल्ड एज इमल्सिफिकेशन ऑफ फैट. ये हम आगे पढ़ेंगे, बट ये एक्सक्रीटरी प्रोडक्ट भी है, इसको इसलिए यहाँ पर इंक्लूड किया है. अलॉन्ग विद दिस एक्स्ट्रा विटामिन, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड and also water are included in the excretory products in human. Okay, now we'll be discussing about the excretory system in humans. What are the organs which are included in this system? ये सारी चीज़ें आप नोट करते चलो, ये आपको क्वेश्चंस में मिलेंगी. Okay, excretory products. Along with this, I'm making the organs which are included in our excretory system and how they help in removal of the excretion nitrogenous waste from the body. Here is the urinary system in humans. It have a pair of kidneys on both the sides. Kidney, लेफ्ट एंड राइट किडनीज. सो जो किडनीज हैं बेटा वो बॉडी के लिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट काम करती हैं, दैट इज फिल्ट्रेशन ऑफ ब्लड. Okay, so both the kidneys do the same. Filtration of blood means formation of urine. So you can write it down here. And these two are the arteries and veins. The renal artery that brings the blood into the kidneys and the renal vein that takes the blood from the kidneys. It comes to the kidneys after filtration. The urine which is formed after the filtration goes into the urinary bladder through the tube-like structures. A pair of tube-like structures are present. These are called as the ureter. Okay. And the urinary bladder stores the urine for a certain period of time unless it is urinated outside the body through the urethra. Okay. The renal artery is carrying the blood which is having the nitrogenous waste inside it. Renal artery helps in the transportation of blood to the kidneys. And the renal vein after the filtration carries the pure blood or filtered blood in it from both the sides of the kidney to different organs of the body. So you can write it down. The renal vein carries clean blood and renal artery brings blood with waste products, or you can write the nitrogenous waste. Ureter joins kidneys to the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder stores the urine for certain period of time. Okay. Inside the kidneys, there are number of units known as nephron. Nephrons are present inside the kidney, and these nephrons are responsible for the filtration of blood. Nephrons are the basic structural and functional unit of excretory system. Okay. Urinary bladder is a sac-like structure, sac or bag-like structure that stores the urine. Urethra, it's the opening for urination. Urination means the process of urinating or removing the urine out of the body. Okay. This is the structure of the urinary system in humans. Now let us take the organs differently. First, the kidneys. We have a pair of kidneys in our body which does the work of filtration of blood and also the formation of urine. Second, the ureter. The ureters connect the kidneys to the urinary bladder. Ureters are a tube-like structures present and on both sides of the kidney. They join the kidney to the urinary bladder, where the urine which is formed inside the kidneys with the help of the smaller units called nephrons, and the urine is collected in the urinary bladder. It is a sac-like structure that stores the urine unless it is urinated, and the opening for urination is called the urethra. Renal artery and renal vein brings the blood and takes off the blood. I hope this much is clear to you. नेफ्रॉन्स के नाम से आप इतना याद रखो कि the scientist who study about the excretion or the nephrons are called as nephrologists. नेफ्रॉन्स की ही स्टडी करने वाले को क्या बोलते हैं? नेफ्रोलॉजिस्ट्स. The nephrologists are the scientists or the doctors who study and treat the kidney system or the excretory system, and the study of nephrons is called nephrology. Logy means study, nephro means nephrons. Okay, these two are the points about the excretory system in humans. Now I'm telling you about the composition of urine. These were the organs. First, the kidneys. Second, the ureter. Third, the urinary bladder. And fourth, the urethra. There is no one scientist who discovered the organs of our body. There are many scientists who studied different organs along with their functioning and structure, location. So you cannot say the organs are discovered by which scientist. जो भी बॉडी के पार्ट्स हैं, चाहे वो स्किन हो, आईज हो, ईयर्स हो, ये सभी पार्ट्स हैं बॉडी के. तो इसकी डिस्कवरी तो इंसान मतलब अपने आप में खुद जानते हैं. इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स के लिए अलग अलग ऑर्गन्स के नाम या उनके स्ट्रक्चर को डिफरेंट साइंटिस्ट ने पढ़ा है. Now the composition of urine. Urine is formed in an average adult. Urine is 95% water, 2.5% urea and 2.5% other waste substance. एंड ये जो अदर वेस्ट सब्सटेंसेस हैं, इसमें क्या क्या होता है? ये सभी नाइट्रोजनस वेस्ट हैं. They may carry different elements. And the sweat is the removal of water and excess salt. Gives a cooling effect during summers. मेन काम है स्वेट ग्लैंड्स का स्वेट प्रोड्यूस करना दैट कैरीज द एक्सेस सॉल्ट्स which need to be removed off from the body. And in those animals or in those humans, the kidney does not perform well, undergoes through a process termed as dialysis. And this process that is called as dialysis. It is the process, it is the artificial filtration of blood. With the help of an instrument observe. Okay, so this is the process which is done for a person whose kidneys may stop working due to some infection or injury. Okay, why this is helpful? As a result of the kidney failure, the person may have the problem of the blood having stones, the kidney stones. Okay, so you can write it like, as a result of kidney failure, waste products starts accumulating का मतलब जमा होना, accumulating inside the body in blood. Such persons cannot survive unless their blood is filtered. So the periodical artificial filtration of blood is done with the help of a machine known as dialyzer, and the complete process is called as the dialysis. So that's all for today. हाँ, किडनी फेल होना, किडनी फेल तब होती है, कुछ चीज़ें होती हैं बेटा जो इम्प्रॉपर लाइफस्टाइल का मतलब जो भी आदतें हैं जो पर्सन कैरी करते हैं थ्रू आउट देयर लाइफ्स, whether it may be waking up late in the morning and sleeping too late in the night, or do not take the balanced diet, do not exercise, or just they lie down on the bed and they don't do any work, physical work, or they take certain chemicals or substances which are harmful for the body, so they may form certain problems in their organs. And for the kidney, major problem occurs through the liquid known as alcohol. इसके बारे में हम further detail discuss करेंगे. Today the time is over. So I hope today's lecture was explained well. Don't forget to like and subscribe it. Thank you. We'll be seeing in our next class and taking up the next topic, that is transport in plants. So thank you. Stay good.